Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Preston, and welcome to the DIY Wrestling Quick Shot. The only reason I'm calling this the DIY Wrestling Quick Shot is because I want the full podcast. I usually do semi-professionally with the laptop and headphones and music and everything. And this I just want to be a little quick thing because I've kept track with this entire season of Lucha Underground. Why I have not reviewed it? Honestly, the social life has gotten really busy. Things have just got I don't watch these episodes live anymore. And that's not anything that's like a quality thing in Lucha Underground. Like, yeah, this season has been spotty, but it's still overall been a good season. Worst season Lucha Underground in terms of what they usually put out in quality, but nonetheless, a really good season. Weakest season by far, yes, but still a really good season. But I wanted to review these last 2 weeks of Ultima Lucha Cuatro, and honestly, man, this, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call a gut punch. This is what you call, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. We had a few cinematics here. We had to begin with, we had two cinematics, one at the beginning, one at the end. We had the, I can't even right now. We had the Aerostar we had the Aerostar cinematic at one point here. And I'm not going to go in any specific order. I'm just going to quickly gloss over things and then get to the last minutes because that, man. Let's get to the matches really quick. We had the elimination tornado style trios tag title match between the Rabbit Tribe, the new Rabbit Tribe of El Bunny, Paul London, and the White Rabbit. I almost called out Killer Cross and said Killer Cross, but the White Rabbit, and they got eliminated first off of a roll up. Sammy Guevara, Evilise, and Exolicious were also in this match, and you had and the trios champions, which are the Reptile, Cobra Moon, Jeremiah Snake, and by the way, since we haven't touched on that, Jesus Christ. I don't usually complain about wrestling names, but that right there, he should have stayed dead. Grave consequences should have been it if he's going to come back as Jeremiah fucking Snake. But that's not the point here. They go over. The Trios champions retain their championship. They go over. Sammy Guevara, the man is a gift. Okay, the man is a gift. Because when Lucha Underground keeps losing, they're gonna keep gaining talent. The question is, can they maintain what they lose? Right? That's the major question here. So here's where we go from here. Right? So we have Sammy. He hit a Spanish fly from the top of the temple. Shit was insane. But like I said, I'm not going to gloss over this too much. Trios champions go over, and it was honestly a really fun match. Next up, we had Taya versus Ricky Mundo, and this match right here, for what it was honestly perfect. Ricky didn't do too much. Taya looked strong. Taya got the victory. And then Taya, at the very end of the match, takes Rosa. But she got the victory with a chokeslam through a table, puts Ricky in the ring for the 1, 2, 3. And that's it. But like I said, she was Rosa, and I don't know how that's going to go, how that's going to turn out, anything like that. Because I'd honestly, if I were Taya, I'd keep that doll away from myself, my husband being Johnny in her case. And I'd keep it away from PJ. But honestly, I had no issues with that. Ricky lost. That's the way it should have went, honestly, because Ricky is not, to me, all that talented. Ricky, so much that I could say about Ricky, but it's just not even worth it at this point. But Taya goes over. I'm happy that she went over because you don't just screw somebody's wedding over and then you win the match like ha 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 ha. Like if you're a quality heel, yes. But the way they built Ricky a quality character. Overall, as a performer, this was the right call. Taya for the dub was the right call. So up next, we move on to our main event of the evening, baby. We have Son of Havoc versus Killshot. And with the way that they've shot this feud this season, we'll have 2 weeks of focusing on it, and then we won't see it for another month and a half. And then, I've just been, I can't connect to it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I've been in the matches they've had, but I just couldn't get into it, right? Like, but this match delivered. It was like Lucha Underground was like in this match. Okay, guys, we understand that we've kind of, been start-stop with this feud, kind of like with the way that we've, with as often as it's been on TV. And don't get me wrong, they've had their fair amount of time on TV, but it's been so split where it's like I said, 2 weeks here, a month and a half later there, then 2 weeks later we're gonna get back on it, and it's just been delivery. It's just been poorly delivered, right? But it's still been, it's been a pretty good feud. So this match was incredible. Like I said, I'm not going to gloss over any, major spots in this match, but Son of Havoc does go on with the shooting star press onto the gurney that was brought into the ring by Killshot and reintroduced, and commentary made a talking point of that it was reintroduced from the Hell of War match they had. And honestly, I dug it. I dug it a lot. So that's pretty much that. After the match, Killshot says he gives his real identity. Jermaine Strickland. I almost said Lieutenant Jermaine Strickland, but Jermaine Strickland is his real name. He gives up his mask. He walks out. Son of Havoc is respectful about it, lets him do it himself. He gives the mask to him. I'm not going to say Son of Havoc looks regretful. Son of Havoc is he's respectful because he knows if he would have had to give his mask up, it would have been painful for him too, and probably wouldn't have seen Son of Havoc anymore either. Oops, I spoiled it. Oh well, at this point. Next up, we get a cinematic. And it's Dante in full-on army, in his army attire. And he's basically like, what? Killshot asked, why'd you leave? Dante said, I had a mission. He said he was sorry for everything. And that's another talking point, by the way. Killshot admitted he'd left his brothers to die. So Dante's story was right from the entire time. If you guys remember me talking about this a while ago, back in season 3, I felt like Dante's story, there was more to be explained in Dante's story, or Dante's story was at least somewhat, correct. Yeah, Dante's story was at least somewhat correct. And there was still more to be told on his end. Because you don't just go after Killshot like that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say you don't just go after Killshot. You can have your own belief of how everything went down, and then Killshot can have his, his reasoning for what he did. But he really admitted he left his brothers to die. Wow. So, what I have to say is, it's kind of hurt. Killshot told Dante he's not gonna really see him around anymore. That's the last time he's gonna see his face in the temple because his face was exposed, and I guess he can't stick around. It's a pride thing. It's an honor thing. You're hiding your face because you're ashamed of who you are and you're ashamed of what you've become. And his story was told. Now, to be completely honest about it, losing Killshot for Lucha Underground is a big loss. A big loss, man. Like that's huge. That's a bullet right here in the heart for everybody, right? Like that's just horrible. So, it sucks, man. Because every season, it seems like every season, whether it be like top talent, mid-card talent, I feel like Killshot had potential to be a world champion in this company. And you can say that about almost half of their roster. That's how good this promotion has been with, keeping quality talent over the years. And, they talk about when you go to WWE, the transition between when you go to NXT and you go to the Performance Center, there's a lot of learning to do. This dude is a quality actor. I'm pretty sure, given the right gimmick, he could be a quality promo. He's all around quality character. We talked about guys like Ricky before, how they don't have many layers to them. Killshot has so many layers to him. Good on the mic, good in the ring. He's a really good storyteller if given the right story and time to tell. This is huge. This is honestly, like I said, huge loss for Lucha Underground. And that makes me wonder too, because I wonder if Dante sticks around. Because Dante's, I just don't know. I don't know. Hopefully you figure it out. Who knows when we'll see next season? But you know what? Next week we have Ultima Lucha Part 2, and that'll be a full-on DIY wrestling podcast next week. At least I plan on it being that way, because I will plan nothing, and I mean nothing, to be in my way for that show. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy. You know what? No, I want to say something, because talking about these shows like this, I honestly do miss it. But what I want to say is, like, there's nothing. I don't want to say there's nothing, but like, how do I put it like this? With NXT, like I said, it's another, like, it's a social life thing, because I would definitely hop back when reviewing NXT. I'm not touching main roster TV. To be completely honest with you guys, I don't watch Raw. I don't watch SmackDown. I read up on these things and I figure stuff out. And to be completely honest with you, if I want to see it, I'll go back and watch a segment. But is it worth dedicating my time to on a weekly basis? Absolutely not. Like, I'll watch Raw if I'm bored, and even then, I'm just like, this shit is garbage, right? Like, don't get me wrong, there are still the people I like and the things I like and everything, but it's just, nah, dude. Just nah. Okay, so let me put it this way, because what I want to do for the channel, because Lucha Underground is gone, and I can't have this be the only thing I do. Because if I want to grow, I can't just grow based off Lucha Underground. Maybe, and this is a hard maybe, right? It's a hard maybe. And I'm saying this, and I'm telling you, don't hold your breath on this one, because you might die. I'm considering reviewing 205 Live, considering, and maybe bringing back NXT. But once again, I'm putting myself in a way worse position than I was when I did Lucha Underground NXT, because some weeks, like, yeah, the shows were quality, but then setting up and then mentally preparing myself to do these things and then doing them, you know, it gets really hard. It gets really difficult sometimes, and it gets kind of stressful knowing that you wake up and then later in the day, this is what you have to do, whether you want to or not. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing what I do. I really do. But then again, sometimes it's just like, you get that moment to rest while you're watching NXT, and it's like, all right, time to review NXT. And then you're like, oh, you got to set everything back up again, like the stream, everything, da-da-da-da-da. And it's just, you know, sometimes it gets a little bit overwhelming. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. And I'm not, you know, saying this for any sympathy or, you know, I'm just putting it all out there to explain to you guys, on top of, you know, the time that I've had. It's been, you know, I'm not, my rough 2017 on top of that is just, you know, sometimes things get difficult. But, hey, I probably at some point will go back to reviewing NXT. 205 Live is a hard maybe. I don't know. But I do want to continue, you know, the growth of the YouTube channel, because we have come so far, and I don't want to just stop, because I worked so hard to get to 100. I'm at 100 subscribers, and I honestly should be further ahead. And that's on me. That's my fault. That's my problem. That's not your guys' fault. Probably have some viewers who are probably sitting here like, oh, I'm happy to see you uploaded this. But to be completely honest with you guys, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded anything. I dearly apologize for not uploading anything, because that's on me. That's my fault. And that's, you know, that solely lies on me, right? So with that being said, I guess we'll talk about this at some other point. But I hope you guys did enjoy this. Remember to leave a like on this video if you already haven't subscribed. If you're not subscribed, for more of that, for more of that wrestling goodness on my channel. And I will talk to you guys later, if I figure out how to end this stream correctly. All right, guys. See ya. How do I end my stream? Because I don't do this shit on my phone. And if I delete this stream, I'm going to be very upset. Share. Mute microphone. Yeah, we'll do that.